Well, good morning everybody. Thought we'd see who gets up early this morning and make a start for Advent tile number 20. So here we go. It's starting now to fill in the bottom section of our little piece so you can see where it's heading. We've got some fabulous pieces all over the top here, but it's another one of these let's see what we can fill in kind of things. So coming straight in with my pencil, I'm going to add in my first line and then my second, just to split it off into smaller sections so we can work out where things are going to go a little bit better. Let's go in a little bit bigger there. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to stick with pencil, and you can see here, just going to add in that last little bit there, just to finish that little bubble off. And then seeing this one, it's sort of coming all the way around, it's ending at this bit here, but then it's following it through, so we know that at some point it's coming around there. So we did actually leave a pencil line there to start that bit off. Oh dear, could you have a cup of tea? There we go. So let's have a little look at this then, as we want to sort of come around, but that's a little bit awkward. We don't quite know where it's ending, so what I'm going to do is to take this bit up, trying to keep it sort of a little bit similar, and then off it goes to the end. And then let's put this sort of middle bit in. Now the middle bit I'd like to do, let's have a look at this. It depends on how you've drawn it and to how sort of far up you're going to go with this. Mine's sort of going to go sort of that kind of shape there. So it's gone, let's just draw that in and I can go for it. It's gone over that centre line just a little way, not quite halfway would be there. You see, you can get the idea there. And then I'm going to turn it this way so I can actually draw a bit better, because this one seems to touch the halfway. But again, yours might be a little bit different depending on how you've drawn it. So then this one looks really large, doesn't it, for this little bit? So maybe this line needs to come in just a touch more. You see, and then round there. So that sort of helps work that out, doesn't it? Makes it a little bit easier to do. So let's remove that first line that we'd got there. Okay, and that bit there. So this gives us our basic sort of shape. So let's work on this one first. It's coming round. So here we're going to have that extra line in there. And then working along, I sort of have one there. And then let's come back to here. So that's going to finish there. I'm going to have another. Now I'm not worried about where the middle's going to be in this, because as you can see, we don't see it. So that's all okay, that's fine. So next little bit is this bit. Now that's okay. I think actually I might just shape that a little bit more. This is the beauty of using a pencil, as you can sort of play about a little bit with it if you need to. There we go. And I think that's all I need to do in pencil. So coming around then. First thing, let's approach these, because as we know that they step down. So this one I'm going to keep it here, put a little bubble on the end, or a little curve, and bring it back. Let's go a little bit bigger with that. There you go. And then this one, little curve on the end and bring it down. You see, you can fill those little spaces in. And then this one. And then this one. And that sort of then filters in and down into those there. So I can add in my little pencil lines just to finish those off there. Okay. So, oh, good morning everybody. Sorry, I've looked up and there's loads of messages. Hi. Yeah, it is early. It's quite nice and quiet here at HQ. The little elves haven't arrived yet, so all is calm and quiet. So I thought, you know what? I'll sit and I'll do this. There we go. And then let's follow those lines all the way around. And then And the same again. There we go. Oh, no, you're all welcome. I've enjoyed this just as much as you have, believe me. And in all honesty, yes, we know it is a bit of a challenge. Oh, now this one, a bit of a challenge because we've got to get all the way around to match it there. What do you think? Do we want to pencil some marks in and split up our space so we know? That probably is not a bad idea. So see there, look how small they are. I'll probably get 3 in there. And let's make them a little bit bigger as we go around. See there, I'm going to go for large ones, I think. And that one. And then here we can make them smaller again. There we go. Ree, I'm afraid so. And she would probably agree. Yes. But we love her. And we wouldn't change her for the world. That's what makes us so different, I think. I'm the quieter one. Yeah. No, it's really nice actually. We've all got different personalities, but we all work so well together. There we go. And this one, see, I didn't actually add in any of those little leaf type shapes in the middle. So I think the others have. So I'm probably going to sort of go in with those, but I'm going to add these in first. And then they can sort of start to settle in. You see there, I'm just going to extend those lines into these ones. There we go. And of course, we've just got the middle to finish then. There we go. Along we go. Again, always starting from the middle and working my way out. There we go. It's quite a nice one to do now, I think, because we're sort of used to doing it. There we go. That's the first sort of point of call there. And before I put those little droplets in, because we know what we're doing there, I'm going to come in and add in these little rows here. So I've got 2 lines and a row of bubbles. And 1, 2 lines and a row of bubbles. Okay. And again, 1, 2 lines and a row of bubbles. Okay. You take your time with this, there's no rush. You've got all day to do this one, unless you're catching up with the others. But honestly, don't worry about it. If you're a little bit behind, it's fine. You can do this whenever, because we know we've not done a Christmassy theme. It's just a little bit of fun, so don't let it stress you out trying to get everything done. That's not what it's about. It's all about you having a moment and just sort of chilling out. You know, 5 or 10 minutes a day. They don't take long. But, you know, just sit down and have fun with it. I know a lot of you have prepped this year, which is brilliant. But last year we didn't really know what we were doing, because it's the first time we've ever done anything like this. Okay. So, next little bit in there. See, they just sort of working their way around. Here's my first one. Morning, Tommy. Oh, it's not Tommy, it's my Oh my goodness me, we've got a parcel. Just one, we should have 2.
I know,
but not to worry.
I'll tell you what, we'll have nearly enough. It's unreal.
Goodness me.
I was going to try and bring him on Saturday, but
I know, you spoke to my husband, but we appreciate what you've done. Thank you ever so much.
And I haven't even seen the other one.
It'll either turn up or it won't. It's one of those things, not to worry.
I feel like jacking it all in, to be honest. It's embarrassing for us.
Of course, it's not your fault though.
No.
It's not your fault.
I'm loading a bay. It's twice the length of my van.
Goodness me.
It's up here all the way along.
Just, you can only do what you can do.
I want 190 stops I was supposed to have on.
Goodness
I've ended up
me.
with 128.
Do you know what? You can only do one at a time.
That's
just look after you. All
Well,
right.
I've got an interview after Christmas.
Oh, well, you know, fingers crossed for you.
But it's just, I'm self-employed, but I like to keep it as it is.
Of course you do, yeah.
But
you do your best, and you know you always do right by us. So you know, I'm sure you do the same for everybody else.
Well, that's what we try and do. And I say it's just the people have been waiting 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah. I fully understand. I've got customers in exactly the same boat.
You think the stuff going out that coming yesterday or coming today, going out.
Yeah, of course. It's
why aren't we rotating?
Yeah, but
it
doesn't always work that way, does it?
It's run by young kids.
Oh.
If I'm honest.
Well, you know,
the young kids are the managers. Say I'm knocking on 60's door.
Yeah. Well, we can only guide them and do our best, can't we?
All right, love.
All right, you be safe. Take care. All right.
I'll probably see you tomorrow with
all right. The other one. Fingers crossed. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye, love.
Oh, goodness me. Sorry about that, everybody. We had our driver. We've had a few parcels go missing, but they're coming along. And poor guy, he's doing his best. Oh, where were we? So, here we go. We were in with this. You know, there are some nice people out there. We know there's lots of nice people out there. All a little bit stressed this time of year. There we go. I'm just going to draw that little bit in. And then just sort of around this bit. Around no rows, you know. Sort of feeling the same, you know. We've got people's orders have always gone. We've always gone really quickly, got them out. But they're sort of not arrived yet. And then people that we've sent out last week are arriving. And if I send again, it's a bit of a nightmare, but it'll sort itself out. Here we go. Nose. Okay. So I'm just going to sort of add my little lines around here. So just sort of not worrying about trying to match these because they're quite close together. So there you are. All right, look at this. Okay, so a little bit of shading, and I'm going to follow the same from on what's going around with everything here. So we did a little bit on these edges. There we go. Same on these. I didn't rub my lines out. They're quite pale though, so it's not going to show too much. There we go. And then we did around each one of these. So there we go. And the same with this one. There we are. And then around this one too. Now you can see I'm actually going around not just this single tile, but just going back over that one too there. And then this one, and of course this has sort of been a repetition all the way along, so we get the idea of what we're doing there. And then we did. Now see, as we go here, I've gone right and the top, and then as it turns round, as we know, let's have a look at this one. We've got this and it swaps sides. So on here then, I'll be coming this way. So it's sort of like a mirror image of what I've got there. So it's sort of both at the top if you look at it that way. You see? And then, if you can, a little bit in those. And then down the sides. And of course, a little bit around here. Now again, I'm on this tile here, which is number 14, because we left a little bit of that because we wanted to get this curve in. Okay, tortillon. So let's start with this little bit. Let's soften that off. There we are. Second one. And then just gently around those little stripes. Remember, we want to try and keep a little bit in the middle with no pencil on, if we can. If not to worry, you can use a rubber. And just clean that edge out. And sometimes if you need to get real deep in with a rubber, cut it. You know, cut a slither off so you get a nice piece that you can work on. Gives you a nice clean, neat edge. Well, I could do that later when I've got all the pieces together. I think after today we've only got 4 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5. 5 more to do. Have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just adding that little bit in there. Oh no, I have got 4. I was just thinking then, what am I doing? Because one of them's not attached yet, it's down here, isn't it? It's not attached to anything. I had a bit of a panic then, thinking, see how we're doing one on Christmas Day as well. And there's 24. That bit round there. And again, you know, once we've done this, we can come back and we can add a little bit of colour and things. I shall probably do that on the 24th, just so you can sort of see where I could take it. So there we go, there's our tile for day, number 20. And you can see how they're starting to really create these wonderful patterns. So, okay, have a lovely day, everybody. If you're around this afternoon, we are doing a tile, as per usual, at 2 o'clock. But no pressure, of course, never is. Make it if you can. And, okay, take care, and I'll see you later.